Here's Jackson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Winger. And the Jaguars will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. Play action now. It's Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a screen set up for ETN, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Travis Etienne.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Jackson.
On first down, Lawrence. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson up top again. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
180. 180. 180. 13.
Throwing Jackson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he will be brought down on this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Meanwhile, Greg, a very nice return here. Good field position for this next drive. They'll start at the 35. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
It's 2nd and inches.
On play action, here's Jackson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got it at the 7. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's hot. It's hot.
They run on the jet sweep, and this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson now going up top and looking for Andrews. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, middle.
On 1st and 10, Jackson forced out wide. It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, go.
Now, Etienne. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it now. How about this? It's a fake. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Yeah, really with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
Shut up!
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jackson now on second down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go ahead.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he will score. Game on. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
That keeps the score.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play for Jacksonville. 33 yards. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Red on the red.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
19. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
180.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
first and 10. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Great job.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers were...
And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new match looks good when it works. The 2-quarter cuts the lead to 7. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
And this is the danger of trying an onside kick. Not only does the return team recover it, but they get enough of return to now they set up their offense with great field position.
Hey, Lion.
Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Go. Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go, so hot.
They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. He is down at the 14, but will have the 1st down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole, and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
On red.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They run the toss here to Etienne. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The offense Not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. That's complete to ETN. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Second down, Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Again, it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
At the 43-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
No, we changed it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Jackson up top again. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
2nd and 5. One last shot now for Jackson. Moving to his right. That is caught at the 3. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win. Here we go. 1 final play. Out to his right. And he is in. The call works. And they're going to want the
pussy ass nigga. Fuck.
So it's
let's
a
fucking go, bro.
This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg